Hey guys, this video is really going to piss a lot of people off, especially a lot of y'all empaths, because I want to talk to you guys about empathy and being a control freak, or empathy and being, having lack of faith. And I'm going to explain why in this video. Those of you guys that don't know me, I'm Brandaline Johnson. I'm a spiritual awakening expert. I work mostly with energy. Um, and we're talking about empathy this week because right now my Living as an Empath course is on super sale. So I don't know what's happening to my computer. But yeah, so if you guys are here live, say hello. If you have questions, let me know. And if you're watching replay, thanks for watching, and subscribe and push like. That would be super awesome. So again, today we're talking about empathy. We're talking about, are empaths really control freaks, or do they have lack of faith? And I'm going to give you guys some examples. When you're an empath, when you're a highly sensitive person, you take on other people's energy as your own and you don't know it. This is how a lot of empaths can get stuck in this trap of trying to like fix things. And then it becomes this vicious cycle, and it looks like it ends up appearing as though it's you being a control freak and not trusting the universe, right? So for example, like I was married recently to my late husband, who was a serious empath, and he was always trying to fix things around me. So like if I lost my sunglasses, and all you guys that can relate to this, like leave a comment. He would feel my energy based on the angst that I would have. So if I lost my sunglasses, I would feel anxious. I would be like, oh, where are they? And so what he would do is he would like go looking for it, so that he wouldn't have to feel my angst, right? Because he's feeling my energy so much that it's making him feel angst. And so then he's wanting to fix that problem so that the energy can be resolved and come back down to feeling okay, feeling cohesive in our home, right? But it goes even deeper, right? Once that happens, then later on, then my husband would always be placing my sunglasses in a certain place, because then he didn't want that angst to ever come up again. So was constantly trying to fix things so that he didn't have to feel that energy, right? He didn't have to feel that angst. But it just gets deeper and deeper when you get really further into the empathy, right? So all of you guys out there that are empaths, and say for example, your partner or someone in your household is having a major problem and you feel their angst, a lot of times you will stop like living your life. You will stop focusing on yourself, and you'll start focusing on fixing the problems in your household, to the point where you're like actually trying to fix somebody's actual life, right? It could get deep. I'm not saying all of you guys are that deep, but it could get that deep where you stop losing focus on yourself, you stop losing focus on your self-love, and you start trying to control, right? Control, quote unquote, control, or fix things that are around you, and you just get deeper and deeper into this. This goes along with trauma. This goes along with people pleasing, where if you don't trust that that person in your household is supported by the universe, if you don't trust that, say they're in the shit show of their life, um, say they're drinking, they're doing drugs, or their finances are out of order, and you live with them and you're trying to like help them or trying to fix them. If you don't trust that that person is growing through their own human experience enough to resolve their own problems without you really being involved, um, that's when we're talking about being a control freak. You're taking the universe's job into your own hands. And then because you're doing that, you end up causing like what I call like energetic karma, right? And you end up causing all kinds of angst coming up in your relationships. This is where like these toxic relationships could start happening. And you were actually the one, not necessarily causing it, but you were definitely freaking involved, because you didn't trust that the universe, and trust that that person is growing through something that they need to grow through. Whether it's something silly as learning how to put their damn sunglasses somewhere so that you don't have to help them freaking look for it, or if it's like they're growing through something really more traumatic, you stepping back, right, and working on yourself. So in my Living as an Empath course, we talk a lot about relationship dynamics, something like this, so that you could really start to understand yourself and your behavior in your relationships, and see if you're not the one that's creating energetic karma, Like, you're not the one that's trying to control universe. When we take a step back from this, and we actually trust and believe that everyone is being supported by universe, and that we're not necessarily the ones that need to be involved in resolving someone else's problems. And a lot of you empaths right now are going to be watching this going, that's terrible, that's mean, that's abandonment, that's leaving my partner behind. No. It may feel that way, but it's only because, again, that you don't trust. If you feel like you're abandoning your partner by you focusing on yourself and allowing them to figure this stuff out on their own, then there you go, right there. It's lack of trust in the universe, it's lack of faith, and it's actual control thing. So if you could take that step back, I promise you're actually going to see better results in your personal life and in that person's personal life as well, by you just letting go and letting them grow, letting go and letting them grow and not getting involved. If you start feeling that angst, here's a little tip for y'all, because like I said, I was in this relationship where my partner would definitely feel my angst, right? It's like, then it would be up to that person to just like maybe walk further away, get out of their energy system, go cut cords, go ground, go stand by a damn tree for a minute, and come back to yourself going, I'm just going to let them figure this out. Because once that person, say for example, it's me, the one that kept losing her sunglasses all the time. Once I would realize that, guess what? He's not going to solve my problem anymore. It's my problem that I'm losing my sunglasses. Then that person starts relying on themselves. You see what I'm saying? Versus you thinking, oh my God, Brandoline's going to be mad at me if I don't keep finding her glasses. Maybe for a minute, because then I'm like, well, damn, I got to buy my own glasses. But we're just even talking about like when your little kids won't go looking for something, they lost their toy and they won't go looking for it. Once you stop helping them, they're going to find their damn toy, right? But it's about you releasing the control, right? And having faith that universe is going to support these people. So hopefully this makes sense for you guys. I know probably a lot of empaths are going to be seeing the topic of this video. Are empaths really control freaks and probably losing their damn mind? But once you get to the end of this video, hopefully it makes more sense to you and you can make these adjustments. Again, the Living as an Empath course is on flash sale till Friday, which where are we? January 20th? Is that where we're at right now? Maybe not. Maybe I'm in a whole other thing. January 27th. So click the link that's in the comments here and take a look at that program. It goes so deep into all of this stuff and so much more. So have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you guys soon.